At my first right here, the prophetic analyst. Good to be back on our usual weekly market forecast, in which we come on here to predict 500 to 1,000 pips into the future, which with our entry strategies, for which you all can also use to make money for yourself. Okay, so without further ado, let's dive into the business of the day. So this week we are looking at the price for the week of the 29th to the 3rd of May. So we're starting with the fundamentals. We have some set of fundamentals here from Monday to Friday, okay? And the most volatiles, we have FOMC for Wednesday, we have unemployment claims for Thursday, and Friday we have non-farm payroll. Okay, so this week is practically going to be very, very volatile. All right, so moving into our technicals, okay. So starting off with the DXY for last week, we had a two-way. Okay, we had a two-way of price was basically ranging. So we want a price to either break to the downside, retest, and push all the way to the downside. Okay, but basically you want a price to come back to the zone. But price did not respect that zone. Why is this? Because if you look left, okay, let's go to our daily time frame. If you look left, you see where price actually retested. Let me take this off. This area in which price actually retested is a minor key level on a lower time frame. Okay, so that is still very much valid. The price could respect that area and push continuations to the upside. So for DXY, okay, and also if I have to plot my trend line, if I have to plot something like a trend line here, okay, if I have to plot a trend line here like so, all right, let me push this to this area a little bit. Let me push this a little bit. Okay, so price has actually broke, and we are looking for a retest on this zone and a push continuations to the upside. Okay, a push continuations to the upside for the DXY, and our next zone would be the 10, okay, the 106 and our 107 area, all the way to the upside for the DXY. So up next is a gold. All right, for gold, last week we actually predicted gold into precision, which most of you also saw how we did it. Okay, for 2 weeks now I have predicted gold with an imaginary head and shoulder, which you guys also saw playing out well, as that last week price gave us our head and shoulder as that 2 weeks ago. Then last week also, what I wanted was a breakout of this counter trend line, which you guys are seeing, and a push continuations to the downside. So which is what we actually have, and price just came into the same spot, the same zone in which I have predicted price. Let me take this off. In which I have predicted price to get to that zone before a reversal. Price also got to that zone and reversed all the way to the upside. So if you missed our last week video, or you think we are capping, here is a video. Bearishness on gold. If I plot a trend line, like so, all what we will need for price is to play this trend line. Okay, there will also be a zone here. I could also mark out a zone like so. Alright, I could also mark out a zone like so. So I want price to play this trend line, retest this zone or retest the trend line, and push continuations to at least 23,000 area. Okay, either of this zone, either retest on the trend line or retest on this zone is what we would be looking out for bearishness on gold. Okay, welcome back. I hope you can see how we predicted gold into precision, and price actually respected that. Even these reversals, I did predicted it and sent signals to our into people in which the free Zoom sessions in which we are always holding week in, week out. So if you are not on a free Telegram community, do well to click on the link on the description below to join our free Telegram community. And if you love to trade the way that we do, our mentorship is also coming on, and classes will be starting on the 6th of next week. Okay, so I'll be mentoring some students and people that are interested to learning how to trade like us. Okay, so moving forward for this week on gold. For gold, I would be, if you look clearly on a daily time frame, you have a clearer picture of what. Okay, sorry, let's go back to the 4 hour. It's nothing much on the daily time frame. So here on gold for the daily time, for the 4-hour time frame. Okay, first level of gold. I want gold. Let me take that off. Okay, we want gold, which we already have that retest there, and the push continuation to back to our first level of the 2302 area, and price can also go all the way to the 2208 area. Okay, so these are our targets on gold. Okay, so up next is a Euro USD. For Euro USD, last week you guys saw how we predicted Euro USD into precision. We wanted price to be a buy sell scenario. The buys, which was actually the retracement in which we already knew, and this is the same arrows in which we dropped, and price is now currently on the zone that we wanted it to be, and we are expecting more drops on Euro USD. So actually, if you missed Euro USD for last week and you did not see how we predicted it, here is the video for price to go inside there and a bearish continuation to the upside. So I'll still stick to my buy to sell scenario. Hopefully that happens. Okay, hopefully that happens. I'll buy to sell scenario. Either price will retest this area or a deep retracement back to this area before the actual sales to happen. Okay, welcome back. I hope you can see how we predicted Euro USD into precision, and how you can also do it same too. Okay, so for this week, Euro USD is no biggie. Okay, we can see price is retesting our key level, our areas of interest in which very strong areas of interest in which we had already marked out. So I'm looking for, you can now scale down to your lower time frame, like your 1 hour, your 4 hours, and look for entry setups of the zone. Okay, so we are looking for price to sell all the way to the 1.0472 area, okay, which is almost, I think, like 300 to 200 pips drop to the downside. Let's see. Okay, 200 pips plus 250 pips plus drop to the downside. Okay, so that will be it. But first level target, okay, always remember to take profits at your 100% retracement level. Okay, our first level target is our 1.060 area, which is this black line. Then you can go all the way to the downside. Like I always say, any entries that you have from this area or from our key levels, you can swing them till infinity. Okay, that is it for Euro USD. Up next is GBP USD. For GBP USD, same thing is also applicable on the GBP USD. Okay, like you guys know, these pairs are actually inversely correlated to the DXY. So if you are looking for bullishness on the DXY, you should be looking for the opposite on GBP USD. Okay, so for this week, okay, on the daily time frame, we have a clearer and neat picture. Our first level bearishness, we are looking for price to push to our 1.23130 area, which is this black line here. Then we can go all the way to the support of our 1.2100 area. And as you guys can see, price is giving us a downtrend movement. Okay, price is creating higher high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So we are looking for price to create a new lower high here and a drop to create a new lower low. So that's what we'll be looking for on GBP USD. Euro USD, GBP USD is actually one of my A setups that I'm looking for. Alright, you can, on these zones, you can also use your own personal strategies to make entries of these zones. Okay, so up next is AUD USD. AUD USD is quite, it's not giving me my kind of confirmation quite yet. Okay, just yet. All right, so for last week we were looking for a buy sell scenario, and price has been super bullish on AUD USD. I think AUD USD has most of the bullishness for last week. Okay, so until we see some bearishness of this area, because as you can see, AUD USD price is back into that range. Okay, into this range in which we are seeing price is back into that range. So until you see some daily candle closing bearishness to the downside, then I can be sure that AUD USD is ready to sell. Okay, but be it as it may, this is my levels. Okay, I'm looking for price to drop from this level all the way to our 0.63738 area to the downside for AUD USD. Okay, so you have our zones here in which you can also, like I always say, do how to mark out these zones on your phone or your PCs so that you can also take opportunities of these trades. Up next is a USDJPY. For USDJPY, for those of you that saw how we predicted USDJPY into precision, okay, for last week we had price really ranging. Okay, price was super ranging for last week, in which we also predicted USDJPY into precision with little to no retracement, and we have been bullish on USDJPY since then. Okay, so we want price to break out here, retest, and push continuations to 1.0. I think so. Yeah, 1.590. Okay, is our overall target on USDJPY. Okay, so actually, if you missed our last week video and you did not see how it played out, but you think we are capping, here is the video, and a push continuations to the upside for USDJPY, and our next target on USDJPY is all the way up the highs of the 159 area, all the way there to the upside. Okay, welcome back. I hope you can see how we predicted USDJPY into precision. So like I said, we are still looking for more bearishness than more bullishness than bearishness. Our overall target before we may see a drop is 159 area. Okay, so we are looking forward for more bullishness on the USDJPY to the upside. Okay, before we can now expect bearishness. So that's it for USDJPY. Last but not the least, we have NZD/USD. NZD/USD, from what I'm also seeing, we are having a very nice A setup on NZD/USD. Having a very nice setup on NZD/USD. So let's check our 4-hour time frame. Okay, and you guys can see we were actually looking for bearishness last week, but price did not go for that bearishness. Rather, price created a double bottom and started to retrace back into our zone. But this is quite well because price is also okay. Yeah, I think we also predicted a buy to sell scenario on this on NZD/USD, so which I'm going to add it somewhere around in this video for you guys. So for this week, I think NZD/USD also is part of my A setups. Looking at how price is ranging on that area. Okay, looking at how price on Friday close, bearishness. So Monday candle opens, price is, so until we have some drops, okay, from that area, then we can take some nice sales from this zone, which price has gotten to our zone. And first level, I think I will have to shift this a little bit. Yeah, first level is at 0.5867 area, which is this area. Then we can go all the way to our 0.582 area, which is the next area down there. Okay, like you always know, price moves from zone to zone, so we'll go from one zone to the other. So NZD/USD also is amongst our A setups for next week. Okay, I think we are going to add BTC to it for this week. We are going to add BTC. Last week we actually predicted 2 weeks ago we had predicted BTC into precision. For those of you that saw the video and how it actually played out, okay, you can even see the marks here, okay, the arrow here in which we had. So I said BTC has been ranging though, but inside the range, BTC also has been giving us some nice chart pattern. Okay, you guys should know that Bitcoin can also be traded the way you trade your normal case. Okay, price Bitcoin has given us a chart pattern, which is clearly what our head and shoulders. And this head and shoulders, I already saw it even before. Okay, even before most of you already saw it. That's why I was able to predict this bearishness, which price is still doing bearishness. Okay, so I'll shift this to this area. Okay, so we are looking for more bearishness on Bitcoin to 59696 area, which is the black line. then we should be looking for more deep retracement. It's actually a retracement because price is going to go back bullish to the upside, okay, after this. Okay, so price will be selling to 52935 area. Okay, this zone, then we can even go as deep as that. Okay, but one zone after the other, like I always say, price moves from zone to zone. All right, so that's it for this week, guys. And if you like this kind of content, please do not to smash that like button, subscribe, turn on post notification so that you could be notified each time we drop more forex educational content like this. And also, if you like the way that we trade and you wish to trade and make trading as easy as we make it look, okay, which trading shouldn't be complicating, you can also join our mentorship, which we would be starting a new session for people that are interested, and I'm going to mentor you. Okay, click on the link in the description to join our Telegram. From there, you can message me to get through for our mentorship. Then I'm going to put you through on what you need to do to join our mentorship. And we are still on our 100k to a million naira challenge, which I believe this week we are going to make significant progress on it. So if you're also interested, join the Telegram group and DM me to join the challenge too. All right, so let us know in the comment section if you see something or something different, and also let us know what kind of forex educational videos you'd love us to make in the comment section, and we'll see how well we can make these videos for you guys. So that will be it for this week, guys. See you guys next week. Cheers.